Hey friends, I hope everyone is having a fabulous day out there today. I hope your weather is bright and sunny. It's a beautiful day here today. It's cold. I woke up to 20-something degrees. Central Virginia is a little odd how February and March usually go. There's definitely a mixture of very cold days and even some very warm days in between. So the weather is just kind of all over the place. This is when like everybody gets sick and allergies run rampant and it's always fun times. But yeah, we're definitely in that zone already. We've already seen days up to like 69 degrees, almost hitting 70. And so we are definitely there. Anyway, what I have going on for you guys today is a very small haul from Glitterati. So if you're interested in seeing what I picked up from Glitterati, stay tuned. Alright guys, so this originates from her January 15th pre-order. So the first thing in my box is my invoice. She always puts a handwritten note on this, which I cannot show you because it's written right next to my address. But it says, "Thank you so much, Terry. Hope you'll enjoy and happy melting, Janine." Janine is the owner of Glitterati. She seems to be a very, very sweet woman. She's very active in her Facebook group. I always post that information about a vendor when I do vendor-specific videos, so that information will be below. Her Facebook group and her website. Her website is closed until she opens for pre-orders. My understanding is Glitterati used to be pretty hard to get. It still is not super easy to get. When you are aware of a pre-order, you basically need to go to her website at the time she opens, because it is not unusual for her to only be open like 10 minutes. Yeah, her wax goes, she has a tat, which is your turnaround time. She has an amount that she knows that she can make. This is her side hustle too. So she has an amount that she knows she can make in a certain period of time. And once she hits that tat, then she has to shut off her website. I've seen her stay open as long as slightly over an hour, I think. Just under 2 hours. But I've also seen her close as quick as like 7 minutes. So yeah, it's just best if you're interested in ordering from Glitterati to get on her website as soon as it opens, because that's just your best chance at getting her wax. I know it sounds crazy, and I know that kind of shopping is not for everyone, and I totally get it. But I have found that if I just go on the website at the time she opens, I don't have to stress about anything. I just pick out what I want. I always have a list, so I have a plan. You always got to have a plan going in these things. I have a plan. I pull each thing that I want, put it in my cart, check out. Waste no time, and it's a stress-free experience. And I know that may not be for everyone, but that's what I do. And I don't always order from Glitterati. I don't have a lot from her. But, and like I was saying earlier, I understand it was much harder to get her wax, that you had to like get on like a customs list. So it's definitely easier to get it now. Still not super easy, but definitely easier. I've had no problem getting it, ordering the way I just told you. But I don't have a lot of Glitterati in my collection, but I have been finding, as I start to get into her wax and start warming it, it's performing very well in my home. And I'm really enjoying it. So this is a vendor that is definitely new to me, but definitely on my radar. And so I usually go small because, I've learned my lesson with a couple of vendors recently that I bought too much wax from, and they don't perform very well in my home. I am a live and learn kind of person, that's for sure. I may not make a good decision at first, but I definitely am a live and learn kind of person. But I have been going in and usually picking up a few things. She makes it very easy because she sells pieces as small as like a snap bar, which is only like, I think this is like $3.15. I think it used to be $2 some, but I think prices have increased. So if you are not familiar with a lot of her scent profiles, which I'm not, I'm still learning, these are very easy to get. And then she also sells souffles, which I'm sure you're familiar with, so this size here. And then she also sells like brittles. I don't know what she calls them, but maybe snap bar. No, because these are snap bars. I don't know if she calls them brittles. I can't really remember. I'll try to remember to post above. But she sells like Sassy Girl Aroma size bars, which I have never purchased, but I see a lot of people get them. And she also sells loaves. So she sells quite a few, and bakery bags, right? And I don't know what she calls those. She does sell bags. So she has quite an assortment that she offers her wax in. I have only purchased souffles and snap bars so far. But like I said, I don't have a lot of experience with what seemingly seems to be a large library of scents. So I'm learning. But I've been very impressed with what I have experienced so far. And very impressed with her customer service. She's always very telling as to where she is in production. She posts an update once a week, every Friday usually. And she's just amazing. Her customer service is amazing. And I enjoy her. I enjoy her a lot. And she's also a vendor who supports other vendors. And I always love that. I know business is competition, period. I understand that. But I also don't understand why it has to be like a cutthroat kind of thing either. I really like when vendors support other vendors as well. And she does. And there's a lot of vendors who do. So I'm not talking about anyone in particular. And I'm not talking about just the wax business. I mean, business can be cutthroat, period. So anyway, my invoice says I picked up 3 souffles and 5 snap bars. So very small. Janine did offer a free diamond pen, which I believe... Yeah, I don't have it here. I stuck it out in the kitchen so I could give it to my daughter when she came because she likes fancy pens. But basically, she offered a free pen if you added it to your cart. So any size order, you were eligible to get that. So I added one. She's often, the last few orders, she's offered something free, whether it be a pen, a wax cutter, something she's offered, which she doesn't have to do. So that's very, very kind of her and generous. And anyway, let's get started on what I picked up. I'm going to take my glasses off so I can see these labels. Janine always puts her scent notes right on her labels. So she has her company logo. She has her pour date, which I love. It saves me so much time, so I appreciate that. And every order I've ever picked up from her, I've always gotten 2 samples. Love that too. And this order is no different. I have 2 samples here. First one is Witches of Eastwick. And as you can see, even on her samples, the scent notes are there, the title of the wax, her logo, and then the pour date, what month and year she poured that wax. So love that. So Witches of Eastwick is yellow cake, raspberry, sugar cookie dough, and toasted marshmallow. Always love when a vendor includes samples, and her samples do well in my home. This is really nice. Really nice raspberry yellow cake bakery. Yeah, it almost smells like, it doesn't say it's raspberry jam, but it kind of comes off as raspberry jam to me. So that is Witches of Eastwick. Very thankful for that. Love that yellow wax. So pretty. And then she included a sample of Ocean Laundry. And I've been watching some of the orders come in that people have been posting. And people seem to be loving this scent. So I'm super excited that I have a sample of it because I didn't pick this up. So this is Ocean Laundry. And this is Clean Cotton, Soft Linen, and Aloha Breeze. I'm not sure what's in Aloha Breeze. Is that like a laundry scent? Is that like a kind of Gain or something? I use Gain myself, but I just use regular Gain. Oh yeah, it's definitely a laundry scent. I love that cotton note in there. Oh, so good. This is just beautiful. It's not too harsh. It's not too strong of a laundry. Very fresh, clean, subtle, florally, cotton, linen-y laundry note. Oh, that's good. Really love that. So that's Ocean Laundry. I can see why people are raving about it. It's quite good. If I have a chance to pick this up later, I'd probably get at least a snap bar of it. I don't do a lot of laundry scents, but I do actually enjoy laundry scents. So I'm not sure why I don't do a lot of them. I guess I kind of feel like a lot of them smell so similar to each other. But I guess you could say that about bakery too, huh? I don't know. Okay, so snap bars. I got 5 here. So these are the scents I wanted to try. The first one is Toasty Cakes. Love that yellow wax. And this is Roasted Vanilla Sugar, Toasted Coconut, Yellow Cake, and Toasted Mallow. Poured in February of this year. Oh, wow. You really get that marshmallow in that Toasted Vanilla Sugar. This almost has like a vanilla extract component to it. It doesn't say vanilla extract, but it kind of smells that way. The coconut is definitely toasty. It's kind of like a fresh flake, but toasted kind of flake scent. I do pick up that yellow cake. That's interesting. For such what seems like such a simple scent, you can really pick up most of those notes. Yeah, it's just like a really nice Not extraordinary by any means, but a really nice bakery scent. So kind of glad I picked it up. Toasty Cakes. Not sure if that snoring's being picked up because she's at that end of the couch, but that's Jersey, my Cavalier, snoring away. My little bubby, my cocker, is laying next to me. He's too cute. Oh my gosh, he's got his back legs up in the air and they're crossed. Oh my gosh, I love this dog so much. But you can't hear him sleep at all. And her, she's like half his size. Midnight Mermaids. Love that purple wax. I will say that too. Her wax is so colorful. When people post her hauls, they're so pretty. She does use glitter. Her name is Glitterati. And I remember her posting on the board. I thought it was so sweet of her to ask. She posted on the board whether people preferred glitter or didn't. I'm pretty sure that glitter won out. Because you know how I feel about glitter. I don't like it. I totally would wish that all wax would come to me without it. I do love color, but I don't love glitter. But the masses have spoken, and the masses love glitter. So glitter won out, and I guess it makes sense too. She's Glitterati. It makes sense. But anyway, Midnight Mermaids has tangerine, mango, citrus, rose, musk, and spring water. Not sure why I thought I wanted to try this. I mean, I love tangerine. I don't always love mango. I like citrus, unless it's lime. I don't always love grapefruit. It's got to be a sweet grapefruit. So who knows what the citrus is. Rose I can take. I think I must have thought this kind of sounds citrusy, aquatic. I mean, it does. Citrusy, aquatic, tropical, floral. There's a lot going on in here. Oh yeah, I definitely get a tropical vibe, and I definitely get that tangerine citrus. This is another one. Literally, you can smell all of that. I don't know that I pick up the rose, though. I'm not detecting that rose. I get the tangerine citrus vibe for sure. I get that mango. I don't always love mango, but it's not too bad in here. I get that muskiness, kind of a perfumey vibe. And I get that watery, aquatic vibe of the spring water, but I don't detect the rose. So it'll be interesting to see if that comes out on warm. But this actually smells pretty good. It's definitely a great scent for like springtime for sure. That's Midnight Mermaids. Next up is Madeline. So many colors. All right, so this is raspberries, peach, macaron, glazed donut, and crumb cake. I'm trying to think what my thinking was on these. Because raspberries, I'm kind of chilling on raspberry scents. Peach, not always my jam in wax. I like peach scents. Like, you know, Bath & Body Works has like a peach. What was that peach marshmallow candle they had like at Christmas one year? What's it called? Peach marshmallow? They had that. I enjoyed it. They had peach Bellini. I enjoy. It's not so bad. So they have, oh, that peach Prosecco candle. Oh, that one was good. So I like some peach scents, but not always in wax. Macaron sounds good. Let's see. Okay. I do like this. Again, that raspberry note is heavy. I detect a little bit of the peach. I really pick up that glazed donut. I feel like that's the heaviest bakery note here. You detect those something. You know it's bakery. I'm not sure that I could say for sure. It's macaron. It doesn't really smell almondy. It doesn't really smell like a crumbly cake. But I definitely pick up glazed donut, and you can tell there's something else bakery in here. The peach note is definitely on the lighter side. The raspberry is the winner. You can smell the peach, but the raspberry is the winner. It mainly smells like a raspberry jelly donut. That kind of is what it is, with a little bit of extra bakery going on and a little bit of peach. So that's Madeline. Or is it Madeline? Is it Madeline or Madeline? I feel like it's Madeline. Oh, this one I was interested in trying this. So this is Cashmere Plum and Country Cream. And I feel like this has been a scent that also is blended with other things. So I don't know if this is like a single oil or if this is a house blend or what this is. Or if it's just a wax blend, period. But this is cashmere, amber, musk, dark plum, and sweet cream. So I'm thinking this is going to be a bit perfumey and a bit fruity. And we'll see how that sweet cream comes across. But I do love plum incense. Oh, this is beautiful. Yeah, you really get that sweet plum. And this is a dark vibe. It's definitely like your dark fruit type of vibe. Wow, Jersey. My goodness. I get that cashmere. It definitely has a creaminess. I have glitter on me right now, so I apologize if I have it on my face. And I apologize if I have, like, I was making my dog's food earlier, and I was messing with blueberries. They were frozen blueberries, and yeah, no matter how many times I wash my hands, I still have blueberries on me. Those things stain like I don't know what. But anyway, this is a very perfumey, dark, fruity vibe. Not overly perfumey. I don't like scents that are super perfumey, but you definitely get that perfumey body care kind of note to this. It's not coming across to me as ultra creamy, but I like it. It's very pretty. It's definitely what I would call your pretty bedroom scent. That's cashmere plum and country cream. And the last snack bar I picked up was espresso cake, oatmeal cookies, and apple pie. So I don't know if this was someone's blend idea because this one doesn't have a name, but the wax is super cute. It's yellow and glittery, and there's that. So let's see. Coffee cake, basically. Oatmeal cookies and apple pie. I think I picked this up because I wanted to get an idea of what her oatmeal cookies oil was like and what her apple pie oil was like. Oh, this is nice. Oh, wow. Okay, so I like her apple pie oil. That's not always the case with everyone, but that's good. Ooh. Her oatmeal cookies is not too spicy. So this was a win-win because I wanted to try those two scents. Because sometimes oatmeal cookies can be super spicy. And sometimes apple pie can come across very cidery, vinegary to me. I like this. You definitely get that coffee cake note, espresso cake note. Yeah, you pick up all of this. And the oatmeal cookies is nice and kind of a creamy oatmeal cookie. Lower on the spice department. And the apple pie just smells like a nice baked apple. Really like that. So I'm glad I picked that up. All right, let's get to the souffles. 3 souffles. These were all scents that I thought it was pretty safe to say I would probably love them. So I picked them up in souffles. The first one is Trifle Me Not. And this is, well, let me show it to you first. So it's pretty green wax with red glitter, red and gold it looks like. So this is banana pudding, cherry crumble, pineapple, yellow cake, custard, and whipped cream. So a lot going on. You know it was a banana that got me. And again, I'm kind of testing out what her oils are like because I wanted to see how that cherry note came across. I do love me some pineapple. Yeah, I like this. Very fruity. I definitely get that pineapple. Oh, and I get that banana pudding too. And I get the cherry. I don't know that I would say it smells like cherry crumble, so to speak, but I definitely get a cherry note. The cherry and the pineapple almost kind of remind me of like a serendipity vibe, but without like any kind of coconut or anything. And I get like this custardy whipped cream vibe. I'm not detecting a lot of the cake, so the yellow cake. But yeah, it has a bakery vibe. I feel like yellow cake can be a strong oil. It's just so well blended in there. I really like this. It's a very fruity, creamy bakery. But I feel like the emphasis is more on the creaminess of it than the bakery of it. And the fruity. Creamy and fruity. Number 1. Okay, I like that. I think that's going to be amazing on warm. So, Trifle Me Not. Love the name. The next scent I picked up was talked about by Cody Fitzpatrick. And he really loved this scent. I think he went hard on it because he loved it so much. And he wasn't sure that Janine would pour it because it was kind of out of season. But she did. And I think it was one of her top sellers. So, goes to show, people just love, you know, certain scents. Maybe not during certain times of the year. And I definitely picked it up, even though I'm very much a seasonal melter. I definitely wanted it in my collection. This is Frosted Peppermint Cupcakes and Cookies. And this is peppermint cookies and frosted cupcakes. I love Peppermint Bakery. I talk all the time about peppermint and creaminess. This souffle, I'm going to take it out. It's so pretty. Look at the color of this. So pretty. I don't think she layers her souffles. Let me take it out. Yeah, it's just all one color. Your typical souffle size. This is quite lovely. This is peppermint like I like it. Creamy, bakery, cakey. So good. It literally smells like a peppermint cake. Like you were baking a cake with peppermint in it. I don't really pick up a lot of cookie, but I definitely get cupcake. Oh my gosh. That's literally what it smells like. It smells like a white cupcake with like vanilla frosting with like candy cane, crushed candy canes throughout. Cody did not steer me wrong. He knows what he's talking about. I can totally see why. I know he posted his order. I think he had like 3 loaves and maybe a smaller size too. It was amazing. I loved it. And yeah, that's a good one. He's absolutely right. I hope I can get more of that in the future. But yeah, I probably will put this aside until, you know, come more towards holiday season this year. But I think it'll be nice. And it's already pretty strong. Actually, you could do it right now. But I already have my March basket pulled. And by the time April comes, I probably won't be doing peppermint scents. March I could do. April I probably won't. So I will put that away. But oh, that's going to be good. And then what probably is my favorite of this order, because I smelled everything quickly on cold when I received the order. This is Wild One. And this is banana nut bread, wild berry crumb cake, and cake batter. You guys, this is so delicious. First of all, her banana nut bread oil is amazing. Yeah, I don't think this is the first banana oil that I've picked up from Janine. And it may have been banana nut bread before too, or some kind of banana pudding or something. But they've been good. And then I get that wild berry crumb cake. The banana bakery mixed with the berry bakery. Oh, it's phenomenal. All of these smell nice and strong. All poured between January and February of this year. This one I'm getting into. It won't be soon. Like I said, I've already pulled my March basket. But this will end up being something that I get into either later in spring or throughout the summer. Because that smells amazing. That's Wild One. Love her names. They're fantastic. Alright guys, so that will do it for my small but mighty Glitterati order. I'm happy with everything I picked up. Like I said, she offers a great assortment of sizes. So if you're just trying to sample some of her scents, you can go with those snap bars and you can get quite a few of them for inexpensive. So I love that. Let me see if the prices are on here. They're not. Yeah. I'm pretty sure they were $3.15 the last time I got them. But I think the time before that, they were like $2 and change. But I could be wrong. If I'm wrong about the $3.15, I'll post it. And I think her souffles are a little bit more expensive than a lot of vendors. I do think her wax is a bit pricier per ounce. If I can think of it, I'll try to post what it is per ounce. I do think it's a little bit more expensive. But, you know, sometimes it's just worth it. And I am enjoying her wax. So she is definitely a vendor that is on my radar. Yeah. If you love Glitterati, comment below. Let me know what some of your favorite scents are. Let me know what I need to try. I did pick up Lou's Bakery a while back and I did try it. I understand that's like her most famous blend. I feel like vendors have this one blend particularly that's always their most famous. Like L3 is like today is October 3rd. I feel like Rose Girls, it's like her monster cookie, or she has a number of them that are very popular with her. Cookie Land is very popular. But most vendors have like a scent that they're very well known for. I feel like Lou's Bakery is hers. I tried it recently and it was not a love for me, only because it's super buttery. I know a lot of people love scents like that, but I, in real life, like a buttery, bready, cakey kind of scent. But in wax, I don't always love a lot of buttery notes. And it's very buttery, very flaky, buttery. I think a lot of people do love it and would love it. I'm just, you know, not normal. I can say that I've tried it in blends and enjoyed it. So blended with things, I like it. On its own, it was not my favorite. So, but that is her Numero Uno blend, I think. So you don't have to recommend that one to me because I've already tried it. But if you have any other good ones to recommend, do let me know in the comments below. And if I can get them in another pre-order that's coming up in like a snack bar and try them out, I will. So yeah, I always appreciate your opinions and your help. And I always appreciate that you're here and that you've tuned into my channel. I appreciate it so much. And if you haven't subscribed already, I hope you will. I do know there are quite a few people watching that have not subscribed. So if you get a chance, hit that subscribe button. It helps my channel. And of course, I always appreciate that you're here. And yeah, keeps me motivated to keep on making content when I know that you're enjoying it. So I will see you next video, guys. Have a great one. And bye-bye.